Hello again, Mortimer. I just come back from the job centre because I got your letter, what you wrote back to me, yeah, and I just thought I'll take that down to the job centre to show them, you know, that you've given me a job and that. So I just bung my head round the corner, you know, he said, "Hello Raj, hello Gupta, I've had a word with Mortimer," and he said, "Yeah, you can have a job." So I just go through your letter here, and then that'll be that then. Okay, so dear Angelos, thank you for your recent letter and DVD addressed to me requesting work here at Pet Television. That's okay. Pet Television is committed to the nurturing and encouragement of talent within the industry. Yep, good. We are always searching for keen and qualified people to work both sides of the camera. It was, however, unclear from your letter whether you are seeking to work in television or on television, or in fact you simply want to move things onto televisions or near to them. Well, what I want to do, I want to work in the television, not in it like mucking about with all the wires and all the muck and all that stuff and all the stuff in it, like, no, but I want to do it like when you're watching it, you see people on it, on the television, who've got in there, you know, to muck about, like with, you know, pulling faces and saying funny things and all that stuff. That is what I want to do. That's where I want to be. I don't want to move things onto televisions or near them, because that's what I do now. That's like a hobby for me rather than actually as a job. I wonder therefore if you could provide me with the following information so that I can consider your request further. That's okay. Are you looking to work in TV production, easy as a runner or researcher? No, doing that. Or are you in fact a comedy performer hoping to get a television show commissioned? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Whichever is the case, could you provide me with relevant experience, qualifications and or details of your programme ideas? Yeah, no. You could be aware that Pet specialises in comedy light entertainment shows, yeah. Why have you chosen to work in this industry? Because it is good. What particular skills can you offer? Well, I think that I have got a good eye. I have got a good eye. This one's good. This one's buggered. Yeah, it doesn't work. It don't work that well. Like, I can see out of it, but it is a bit buggered. This one's alright. Which comedy shows you admire? Newsnights, Grommaches. Do you have a comedy hero to whom you aspire? No. Are you a self-motivated person, happy to work on your own initiative, or do you prefer to be guided as part of a team? Yes. Do you have a CV? If so, a copy would be appreciated. I'll get Raj and Gupta to do that for you, and they'll write it up, and I don't know what that is. Finally, some of the staff here were surprised that you chose to wrote to us on the back of a paper napkin. I'm willing to put this down to thrift or a sense of wackingness. But if you are not entirely serious about working in the industry, might I ask you that you do not reply to this email so that I can give my full attention to those genuine applicants that do want to work. Now look, Mortimer, I'm not, you know, you've written a good letter there, you've offered me like a job which is right, don't bugger it up at the end there. That's what you've done. You start mucking about with all that stuff. What I thought I would do is just give you my programme ideas now. So I've got this one idea. It's called Dwarf Midget Child. And what you do is you get a photo of a little person from the back, and you look at it, and then you have to guess, is it a dwarf, midget or a child? And then if you get it right, then you get a point. And if you don't get it right, then I don't know. Then I've got one about a fish in a bowl. And what happens is the fish goes around and round and round and round, and there's bubbles coming up. But the fish, he doesn't know what's going on, and we're just looking at it. And then it keeps going round and that. And then I've got one about a lizard as well, which is quite similar. But what I'm most pleased about is that in this time of credit crunching, you've got loads of jobs going there, loads of jobs. So I'm gonna have a word with all my mates, and we go down the club, and I'll get them to like have a word with you and all, because I know there's quite a few of them what want working and all. So then you can have a look at them at least, and then decide what it is you want to do with all that stuff. But what I'll do is I'll come in to you and we'll have a chat about exactly what I want you to do for me, and then we'll go and then I'll start working for you. But yeah, that's it now. So that's about time that you've got me doing this for you. Yeah.